YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Beautiful morning out there on this March 27th, looking from the Plano Cam here in Plano, Kentucky. Looking good, clear sky, but that is about to change. I do see some clouds that will be moving in here very shortly from the west and northwest. There's a little weak boundary that is about to slip through. It's not going to produce any rain, just a few clouds, excuse me, that will mix with the sun this morning. And we'll be seeing that here, I would say, in the next little bit. It's 7:45 right now as I do this podcast. Let's see if we can see those clouds on the AAA systems live cam from downtown. Yeah, I can see them kind of there in the distance as you're looking off, excuse me, to the west. My voice was just fine until I started talking. And that's what usually happens to me. But anyway, you can see as we're looking west, kind of northwest a little, you can see those clouds off in the distance there. So a few clouds mixing with the sun today, but it's not going to rain or do anything else. We're all good. High pressure is in control and will continue to be in control of our weather for the next several days. We've got some really, really nice weather coming our direction. So just count on that. Everything's looking good. Let's take a look at the satellite. I can show you those clouds that are about to move in here. And there you see them. Clear skies right now in Bowling Green. And you see those clouds back to the west of us. That's where you can see the cold front almost like there. There's a line right there. See, it's faint. That's a line of clouds. That's the cold front that is pushing through. Let me put this into motion so you can watch it just kind of go through the last hour or two as the sun comes up. You can see that it's loading. There we go. So look, there we go. See that? Clear skies right here in Bowling Green and east until you get over past Lake Cumberland. Then you start to see the clouds left over from yesterday. But here's the clear slot that we're in right now. And here comes that blanket of clouds. It's not going to be cloudy. It's just going to be partly cloudy as that comes through. There's nothing on radar. Let me switch over to radar just to show you. Nothing. Nothing. Any shower activity is way over here in the Virginias and the Carolinas. And that's it. So we're good to go. Just going to see some of those clouds here shortly, and everything else will be just fine after that for the rest of the day and the next few days. Let's check temperatures. I know it's a little chillier out there this morning. We're going to start out in the 30s, upper 30s to about 40, which I said it would be around 40 for an overnight low this morning. And that's where we are pretty much statewide. You can see 40s, especially east of Bowling Green. West, we're seeing some upper 30s where that clear slot was this morning. It's a little chillier, a little closer to freezing, but I don't see anything below freezing. And now the clouds are going to come in, and that's going to, with the morning sun, will start to warm up. Everything will start to even out. How about the winds? Have they relaxed? They have. The winds are now more out of the west, northwest at maybe 5 or 6 miles per hour. Are there any gusts? Maybe a little. There's an 11, 10, 11, but not the 20, 30, 40s that we had yesterday. And we're not going to have those kind of winds today here over southern Kentucky. There may be a little bit of a breeze as that cold front and some of those clouds coming in that I showed you. It may stir up a little bit of a breeze as the skies begin to clear again this afternoon from that cloud cover coming in this morning, but it's not going to be. No, we're done with those kind of winds for a little while. for a little while. It is March in Kentucky. Understand. That's the way it is. All right, let's take a look at the model blender. Looking good here. Look at that. Yeah. I'm going with near 60. I'll say near or around 60 today. They show 57, maybe 35 or so tonight. It will be a cold one, close to where we are this morning. Then we warm into the low 60s. I like that 62 for tomorrow. Then we go near 70, maybe 71 on Friday. Still sunny, still good looking weather. Even Saturday, look at that 75. I'm going 77. Nice warm day on Saturday. Sunday is Easter Sunday, and we're still looking good there. It's going to be about 78 to 80. I'm going actually more closer to 80 for Easter Sunday, a very warm day. And it's going to be nice until we get into Sunday evening. That's when we're looking at the next system to move in. And with that will come some showers and thunderstorms, but this will be way after you have any kind of Easter function going on. Easter sunrise services should be just great. Easter Sunday morning with temperatures pretty much in the 60s that morning. Then you see 80 or close to it again on Monday with thunderstorms. Then we see a little bit of a cool down, but more so a reset back to seasonable temperatures for this time of the year in the 60s for the rest of next week, the beginning of April, and into the first weekend of April. Still upper 60s to maybe even low 70s. Not a bad run there. Uh, Today is actually, as you can see, today is the coolest out of all the 10 days that are on that chart. We're the way things are going and the way I look at some of the broad scale, world scale models and what we call oscillations. This is where the seasons change, the westerlies, the jet streams, how the different air masses from different parts of the world move across and transition. We're actually getting into that transitional time to well, the transitional time has been happening here for the last few weeks. Now it's going to settle in to more of a spring like pattern where we just are not going to have any more chilly days. We might have a cooler day, but the opportunity to have one of the last little winters or whatever, that's about to come to an end here in about 2 weeks. So as we get into April, all of that kind of, oh, here comes another little winter for a day or two, that's going away very quickly. So those of you that are keeping up with all the winters, I used to do that, but I haven't kept up with it lately. Dogwood, winter, blackberry, and long handled underwear, linen breeches. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, all those. They're about to be over. All of them. All right. Here's a look at the maps here. Surface map over the next 7 days. Here's today and right now with that cold front. It's just a boundary that's touching off some clouds. That's it. Notice no precipitation with this. It's just going to come on through. The air is very dry, so it's not going to pick up on anything. Here's 1 o'clock this afternoon, 7 o'clock this evening. High pressure continues to build in. Overnight tonight after midnight, great, clear, mid 30s. Tomorrow, high pressure sits right over us, so therefore we'll be in the low 60s. Then the high pressure center continues to move east, and we begin to get a southerly flow. Yes, that's what's going to warm us up. Here's Thursday evening into Friday morning. Look at that, just smooth sailing all the way through. Here's 7 a.m. Saturday morning, a system up in the Great Lakes, touching off some showers as far south as Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, Cincinnati. We go into Sunday morning. This is Easter Sunday morning. That one system from the Great Lakes drops a little further south, but the front stays north and along I-64. Then it begins to stall, waiting on the next low pressure system from Kansas to start to push this front, kind of wobble it back and forth. But your Easter Sunday morning, this is 7 a.m., a little after sunrise, Sunday morning. Easter sunrise services are not in jeopardy. It should be nice. And we may have a few clouds around at that time, but that just makes it, I think, if you're doing an Easter sunrise service, it makes it even more beautiful. It does. The clouds just add that nuance, that, you know, something spiritual about it. It's just really unique. So here we go. Monday morning, the first day of April, and we're going to have rain as that system, as I mentioned, starts to wobble kind of back and forth across the area. Showers for Monday, maybe thunderstorms Monday night into Tuesday as the cold front actually comes through, but there will actually, there, not actually, I keep saying actually, there will be rain even behind the front. As the front slows down a little bit. Here we go. Tuesday morning, heavier rain after it moves through Bowling Green, will then move to eastern Kentucky and the Virginias. So that puts us out there till Tuesday of next week, the way it's going to look for the first few days of April. Whoops, hit the button accidentally. But anyway, mostly sunny today. We'll say around 60 for a high. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. In the chat room this morning, let's see who's in the chat box. Mandem98, Jerry, Tony, Doc. It was 32 in Rosewood this morning, Doc says. Yep. Well, you got the freezing. Keith, Jack, no, Jock, Gail, Rod. Okay. All of you saying hi this morning. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm on the radio right now, Sam 100.7. And then tonight at News 40 at 5, 6, and 10 with your weather on TV or on the app. Anytime you want, scan that code, download it, and you can have weather whenever you want to. You won't have to listen to me. Wait a minute. Yeah, you will, because I'm on the app too. You cannot run from me. You cannot hide. All right, you guys. Love you. Have a great day. God bless.